Oh, there's two places we can go. We can go to either the park or the old chapel. Let's head to the chapel.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post?
Well, you told me to.
Never mind. Do you have any news, at least?
Yeah, the American...
Rockstar hard! What a
Turtles
twist!
boss.
So, he thinks he can move in on my women, huh? Well, my friend, if you ever see him, you may explain things to him.
Explain what?
Use that brute force of yours, you idiot!
Okay, boss.
I truly miss your brother. He was the smart one.
Yeah, I miss him too. Why can't we get him out?
Because I'd probably get arrested too, you moron! That's all Skalnik wants anyways. I have a feeling he will blame me for all these murders. Why am I telling you this? Go back to your post. You see the American? You can rough him up.
Okay, boss.
I'd better steer clear of the big guy. The scrawny-looking guy was probably Ottokar Kubina. Who can forget that name? Anyways, he was the pimp of the neighborhood. He worked out of this little lingerie shop, which acted as a front, of course. He owned a couple of joints in the district, including the cabaret where Ida used to work. I think he never forgave me for stealing Ida from that dive.
Let's go in and fuck him up.
I better straighten things out with him later. I have other things to do.
Okay, maybe not then. Well, I can tell that it was eventful. We went all the way over to the chapel, and this, by the way, doesn't really look like a chapel. What? Okay, so now we can go to... But that was where we were... Okay. So we went out of our way to go somewhere completely different than where we were supposed to go. Maybe it was a good idea he got him at. Ah, well this looks... sterile.
In nomine Patris et Filii Spiritus Sancti.
Oh my god, it's Ezio!
This place had the metallic smell of blood and the stench of rotting flesh. This old chapel had been converted into an autopsy room. Now blood dyed its floor. Hello, Mr. Corona. My name's Gus McPherson. I'm a detective that was hired to help my client...
Then it's just... Nah.
Hello? Sir?
Hello?
Huh? What are you doing here? I thought I locked the door. So where is my cone?
What?
What are you trying to do? Give me a heart attack?
Sorry,
Yeah,
Mr.
they're
Corona.
lying next to the
Who are you and
cross.
how do you know my name?
Like I said earlier, I'm Detective McPherson. Inspector Skalnik told me that I could ask you a few questions.
If Skalnik says it's okay, then it's okay.
What happened to your hearing, if you don't mind my asking?
It happened in the Great War. I was a medical aide. Now we get the wounded from the trenches to the temporary hospital. One day we saw a wounded soldier in no man's land. We rushed to him, and a mortar shell exploded on my partner. I survived, but with hardly any hearing left.
So that's where you got your experience.
Yeah, mostly. Ironically, the war ended 3 weeks after the shell exploded.
How's that ironic?
Can you walk me through your observations of this victim?
Okay. The cause of death is like the others. The cut to the throat.
It can't be the multiple stab wounds or the evisceration itself?
No, I'm pretty sure of that.
What makes you so sure?
Pretty sure.
The one before her. The one we found in the park. She was killed in the same spot she was found. It was clear that it was the wound to her throat that killed her. The rest was probably done after.
And how did you come to that conclusion?
Because not much blood was coming from the other wounds. The heart was still beating when the throat was cut. I could tell by the amount of blood that had poured from the throat wound.
So you weren't sure about the cause of death until you saw the victim in the park?
Well, I had my doubts, but when I saw her, yes, she made things more clear.
And the same killer would use the same brutal techniques.
Precisely.
Does the victim in the park have any other differences from the rest of the victims?
Yes, the cut to her neck indicates an attack from behind. The rest, including this one, were attacked from the front. If only I had the other body, I could show you the difference.
That's okay. Really, I trust your judgment.
No, let me go find my portfolio.
You don't have the body, but maybe you have a file on the victim from the park?
Sure, the man who was supposed to come and get the file never showed up.
So I'm just going to
man?
give it to you without any sort of
Skalnik's errand
identification.
boy. He comes to get the files I make for each victim. He still hasn't come to get the one from the park.
Ah, I see. Well, I'll take Inspector Skalnik's file if you don't mind.
No, I don't really care.
Where do you keep your files?
In my safe over there. I could never remember my combination, so I wrote it on a piece of paper. I think I lost it somewhere.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
By another person. Don't lie next to the car. Ugh. It's funny because he's short. Really? Why do I get those? I'm set as busy.
These were installed recently.
Oh, you don't say. The fascination is overwhelming.
I hate this part of my job.
Okay. Well, I'm sure that the corona is not fond of you either. Hey, a paper. 7482156. I suppose that's the combination, but it doesn't really say which direction I have to choose first. And seeing that I don't use saves, I have never used the saves before, I don't know if there's any predetermined way to do so. What? Seven, 4, 8. Okay, so let's see. 7. How the fuck? Okay, maybe we need something.
How does the safe work?
Huh? What? What did you say?
How does the safe work?
Each number is represented by a symbol. Now the trick is...
Oh, come on. You don't fuck. Okay, so at least we know that the symbols represent something, so now I guess we just need to work it out. Okay, I can do this, Fuck you, I can do this. 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now for 1 with 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess. Now 1 with 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 5. It makes sense so far. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. One with 2. From this one. One with 1. Let's see. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this one it was 6. And 3. 1, 2, 3. I got no idea what the fuck I'm doing.